MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of this ALCS between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, it was a good start for these guys at home. They did what they needed to do in the opening game, and this crowd really showed up and made a difference as well. Should be an electric atmosphere again, so we'll see if the guys on the field can feed off it and take a commanding lead in this series.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Josh James is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bo Bichette stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one.
First pitch, 7:05.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Kevin Biggio. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Weather, not much of a factor for Game 2. 71 degrees our first pitch temperature. Now the 1-1 pitch. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Strong is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Hyunjin Ryu will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done. Controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
George Springer is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box now, Jose Altuve, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Altuve is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands. Count now, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. 1 out, nobody on. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. And with 2 away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Ryu gets the sign. Here's the pitch. Ball 1.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Two out, nobody on. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Swinging a soft liner, and this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Ready now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into second. But it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
First baseman, number 6, Travis Shaw.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Guerrero leads off second with nobody out. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Hey, two options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
Oh, 1 count and the pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Here's the 0-2. Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Derek Fisher the next to bat, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Comes set, the 0-1. Fisher is playing here against his former employer. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alcs Bregman.
Alcs Bregman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one. Counts even 1-1 to Alcs Bregman. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
That is good.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Now the Cuban import Vladimir Guerrero, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
From the stretch. No one out with a runner at second. High in the air out to center field. Richa is right there, one down.
Second pitch. The designated hitter, Jorgon Alvarez.
Striding forward now is the DH, Jorgon Alvarez. Here's the first pitch to him. Ryu is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he
The National League and American League Championship Series 2020 games and highlights coming up next.
He becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
So a man at third here with two gone, and ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. From the belt, the pitch. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike one. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with two strikes.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. This one's down to third. He's right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One hit, one left. We've played two full, and we are tied 0-0. Striding in, Reese McGuire, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Number 10.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Beautiful diving stop. Just late. He's safe. Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there for him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Strong will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter now is second baseman, Cavan Biggio.
Stepping in for the Jays, Cavan Biggio. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope. Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Stepping in now, Lourdes Gurriel. As the first pitch
Game
to
1
him runs a
Toronto
bit
Blue
inside
Jays
for
8-1
ball 1.
versus Houston
So far,
Astros
0 for 1
6-2
with a
final.
flyout. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And he fouls this one off. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Third inning, no score to this point. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get fouled. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Toronto. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now batting, Martin Maldonado. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu. He's 1 for 4.
Martin Maldonado.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
In now, Miles Straw. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. That's the ball. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. George Springer will be next. A runner at first with no outs here. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Here's George Springer. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
None out, runners at first and second. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Change up here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in, and there's one down now.
Now back, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. He's set, and the pitch. The bouncer to the left side. Bichette's got it. Throw gets him, 2 down. But 1's all they get as the run scores.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Here's Michael Brantley, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. The set and the 1-2. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. We'll move ahead to the 4th inning now in game 2. It's the Astros 1, the Jays nothing. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Here's the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
2 balls and a strike to count. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Drilled to first. Gurriel picks it up. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The first baseman, number 6, Travis Shaw.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Shaw stands at 6'4" tall, bats left, throws right. He was a 9th-round pick back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He stays alive, still 2-2. And another foul ball. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a... Not too many guys around the league can match that. So bases are empty here with 2. Bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
0-1 count and the pitch. And that misses, 1-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They still trail 1-0. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Alcs Bregman.
Leading up for the Astros, the third baseman, Alcs Bregman.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
The 0-1 delivery.
That's outside.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Turned on down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
So here's Vladimir Guerrero, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
At the plate, Jorgon Alvarez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a curveball taken for strike 2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Back up the middle. Bichette gathers it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The designated hitter.
Game 1 Cincinnati Reds 7 versus Los Angeles Dodgers 1 coming up next.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hernandez connects and sends it to deep left. And it's gone into the 4th floor of the Western Metal Building. So a solo shot down the line in left, his 2nd home run of the series, as the Blue Jays are even now at 1 run apiece.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
To the plate now, Derek Fisher. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. No outs, nobody on. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
You know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up. But I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Into the box now, Reese McGuire. As he'll take a look at ball one. One 0 count. Here it is. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. All even now, 2-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Around first, he's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Into the box, Bo Bichette. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Kevin Biggio. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Strong is there, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
Striding into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roy, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As the first pitch years have been high, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Has a look, now the pitch. To short. Right to him. On to Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Astros 1. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 1-0 home.
Nope, that's inside.
over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This one's down to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Maldonado.
Into the box, Martin Maldonado. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Shot to third. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
At the plate, Miles Straw. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Behind 0-2 now.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Here comes Ryu, 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
George Springer the next to hit as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 1-1. Strike 2 swinging. Soft grounder left side. He's got it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Astros leave 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. Brad Peacock takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 41, Brad Peacock.
Digging in, Travis Shaw. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. Fouled away. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Springer has a read on it. He's got it one away.
The batter, the center fielder, Randall Griffith.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Strike one to start the at-bat. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Ready once again, Jose Altuve. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Second baseman, Jose
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball is in there for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Grounded weakly down the line toward 3rd. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Michael Brantley is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Ready with another 0-2. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And that misses 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Hit down the 3rd baseline. Well, this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Hit sharply on the ground. To second for one. On to first, and they get them both.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ryu looks in. Here's the first pitch. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Line towards center field. Grichuk is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Astros are down quietly. They still trail it here 3-1. Digging in, Derek Fisher. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. The 1-1 home.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Strong is under this one, and he's got it for out number 1.
Now batting, number 10.
Digging in now, Reese McGuire. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Now the 2-0. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Now the 2-1 pitch. He's taken high above the zone.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, the shortstop.
So stepping in, Bo Bichette. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? Altuve for 1. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. Down in order go the Blue Jays, as the lead remains 3-1. Last half of the seventh here, and here comes the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-2. Popped high in the air. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now back, the designated hitter, Jorgon Alvarez.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jorgon Alvarez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Onto the party porch and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series. And with it, the Astros have made this a 3-2 ball game now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Here comes the Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the 1-run lead. Elvis Luciano takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Here's Carlos Correa now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Martin.
Digging in to try it again, Martin Maldonado. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And here's Grichuk to make the catch, and the side is retired. Astros claw back a bit on this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Leading off the inning, Kevin Biggio, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this is called a foul ball. Maybe by a matter of inches that time. And now let's hold on a second here. It looks like the umpires are going to converge, and there may be some question as to whether or not that was really a foul ball. You can see him pointing down the right field line, and I would not be a bit surprised if they decide to go inside to have a look at this, and indeed they will do that. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling, and it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time, but if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fouled off. He'll try again, 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And he fouls this one off. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Heading out towards shallow right. Springer has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now back, third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Next to bat for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Knuckle curve down below the knees. 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Hit out towards second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
To the plate now, Travis Shaw, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, This pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going in.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch.
0-1, no strike.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
The 1-0. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Correa. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. They're up 3-2. Anthony Bass is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 52, Anthony Bass.
Next up for the Astros, Miles Straw. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The windup and the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, George Springer. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
Nobody out, runner on first. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll be back in standing up. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Striding in for Houston, Jose Altuve. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Standing in now, Michael Brantley, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Quick check on that tying run at first. A dive, but he's back. Comes set and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And this is popped up near second base. Biggio makes the play, and the inning is over. One left for Houston. They trail 3-2. Framber from the pen to start the ninth inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. New inning set to get underway, and striding forward the designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. Here's the first pitch to him. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Brantley going back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game. And it gives the Blue Jays a 4-2 lead.
Bullpen is going to have to take care of business in the bottom half of this inning, but they're going to be able to throw a lot freer that they've got that extra run to play with. Insurance runs are always huge.
So now to the plate, Derek Fisher. As he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out.
Now that number 10.
Stepping up now, Reese McGuire. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. Ground ball right side. And another base hit for him as he's gone 3 for 3 in this one.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Into the box now, Bo Bichette, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Ball inside.
Runners on first with 1 down. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Brantley is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter number 8, second baseman, Cavan Biggio.
Stepping into the box, Cavan Biggio. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The 1-0.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Springer on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. Last chance coming up for the Astros. It's now 4-2 Toronto. Ken Giles enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 51, Ken Giles.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. He's the one to start things off, with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a ninth-inning rally. He's set. Here it comes.
They love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Fastball called for strike 2. Front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Yuli Gurriel. He'll take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. For 1-1. And it's fouled away. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Now here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and now the Astros are up against it, down to their final out now.
The designated hitter, Jorgon Alvarez.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jorgon Alvarez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth.
The last at bat, Nettie D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 2-0 count to the Astros DH. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Center fielder looking up, still going back. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Wow, that run in the top of the ninth is even bigger now. Without it, this thing would be tied. As it stands, though, they still have work to do to send this to extras or end this thing. This game's getting good now.
Into the box, Carlos Correa. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making them work for this one.
Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Last strike now for Houston. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the ninth, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
Tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Jays have evened up this series at one game apiece. Hyunjin Ryu takes home the win. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Stands our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 4 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Astros, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Game 2 Toronto Blue Jays 8-4 versus Houston Astros 6-3 final.